finish for MP Motorsport. It is a win for Alex Peroni in the second race here at Po. Lundgaard second, a fantastic result.
Hello guys, and welcome to the 2021 team presentation of MP Motorsport. Today we're going to talk with our new drivers and tell you everything about our plans for you guys, the MP family.
Hi, we are Lois and Jeffrey, and together we form the media team of MP Motorsport.
Today we want to share all our social media plans for the coming year. These plans are based on a community survey that we sent out last year, where we asked you what you wanted to see on the social media and the website.
For example, we now know that most of you are between 10 and 25 years old, and for every 100 MP fans we know that 63 identify as male, 34 as female and 1 as non-binary. However, 2 of the 100 MP fans wanted to stay anonymous. Maybe these are 2 spies from the Virtuosi team?
When it comes to social media content, you chose the following top 3. On 3, you want to see more content about the cars. Then on 2, you want to see more content about the drivers. But the most popular one was more behind the scenes content. And that's what we're going to do. And we do that on our top 3 channels that you chose. Namely YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. So you can expect a lot more videos on our YouTube channel, next to all the content we already post on Instagram and Twitter.
So like and subscribe if you want to stay in touch, because tomorrow we will post our very first community challenge.
And that's it for us. See you on the socials. We're here in the garage with Sander, the team manager. Sander, last year we have seen an F4 championship and we have seen wins with the Formula 2 season. What are you most proud of from last year?
Most proud, I think as a group, as a team, I think in all the championships we participate, I think we did a decent and a good job. Like you said, we won races in F2, which was really good. I think the whole season was a really strong season. F3 had a good solid season, and also like you say, F4 we managed to win the championship again, which was something we are really proud of. And in Renault I think we did a really good season with a full rookie lineup, which I think Franco finishing third after just behind the 2 more experienced guys. I think it was also a solid performance. So I think baseline we had like I said, a solid season with wins, pole positions in each and every category. And for us that's the baseline to build our team further on this season basically.
Shortly we will reveal the Formula 4 drivers. Most Formula 4 drivers are really young. What's special about working with such young guys?
It works a bit differently, obviously, because they make their first steps into the single-seaters. So the way you work with those drivers is different compared to, for example, our F2 drivers, which obviously makes sense. But the nice part is, they have 0 experience in single-seaters. So as a team, we start working with them in all aspects of single-seaters. And they don't have a strong opinion yet, so we can push them a bit. It's a bit more easy to push them a bit the way we want them to be. So, which is nice. And apart from that, it's just really fun to see them growing and as a driver, but also as a personality, because they are still young kids when they arrive. And normally at the end of the year, then with much more experience, you see that they also develop a lot as person actually.
Yeah. And then, are there any expectations for the season? Do you want to be champion again, or do you want them to have just a lot of experience?
Obviously, our objective is to fight for the championship again. I think last year we had a strong season in F4, which will be difficult to repeat a strong season like that. But obviously, we will go for it. So that's still the objective. The aim is to win races, do well, and also do a good job together with our drivers to make sure they can develop as an even more professional driver. Yeah.
Okay, now let's check who these Formula 4 drivers are.
Motorsport, Noah and George. How are you guys doing?
Quite fine and enjoying the test days in Catalonia.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah.
Great track.
And like, what's the most exciting part about the Formula 4 car?
It's just a difference compared to karting. So all of it, the gears, the sound, the braking, acceleration, yeah, a lot of things.
And for you, was it the first time?
No, I got to test the car in the beginning of 2021, and yeah, it was brilliant experience. And then this would be my fourth and fifth day in the car, so still very new. So it's
Looks like it's going to be a very busy grid for you guys in the Spanish Formula 4. Like, do you mind like having a full grid, or do you rather have like less people, or what do you prefer?
I'd rather have a full grid like this year's. I think it will bring a lot more fights to the weekend, and you gain a lot more experience as well during all those fights, and yeah, just a lot more competitors to compete against, and really enjoy that.
And
yeah, for sure it will be very fun to have a lot of fights, and we'll see how competitive we'll be, but we'll try to be as prepared as we can.
Alright, well, I'm gonna watch the races. I'm gonna look forward to see you guys develop and grow even more, and looking forward to see everything. So thanks for the interview.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks MP family, and we'll see you the next time.
See you.
Hey guys, I'm here with Dilano, Suleiman and Emily. Are you guys looking forward to the season?
Yes, very much.
Yes, I'm really looking for the season. I heard there were 30 tickets, so the competition will be quite high.
Yes, I'm looking forward. What are you like most excited for?
I think for the drivers that are on the grid, I heard it's going to be a full packed grid, so I think it'll be fun.
What are you most excited for?
I'm excited for the season and of the competition, that the number of drivers is really growing, so it will be a really high competition.
And do you guys know who's your biggest competition? Who do you want to beat?
Him.
Him!
I want to beat him.
They're teammates but also rivals. So we're here in Barcelona now. Do you guys like this track, or like what is your favorite circuit?
My favourite circuit is by far Abu Dhabi,
Why is that?
because it's absolutely beautiful and I think it's the nicest track on the planet.
And Suleiman, do you have a favorite track?
My favorite track is especially that one, Barcelona, because it's a Formula 1 track and it has got really fast corners, lots of hairpins, hard brakings. It's like a Formula 1, especially like now they changed the turn 10, and it's really a really great track to enjoy it and to battle in.
And Emily, do you have a favorite track already?
Yeah, I haven't been on a lot of tracks yet, but I like this track, and I think and Hockenheim.
Hockenheim is also really nice, yeah. Do you practice in the simulator also a lot?
Not yet, sometimes, but I'm going to get more in the simulator.
Thank you so much for your time, and good luck with the season. I'm looking forward to it. And now get back to testing.
Hi Mia, welcome. We are about to meet our Formula 3 drivers, the new lineup for the coming years, and two of them are from the Alpine Academy. And I firstly wanted to ask you, could you quickly describe what your role is in the Alpine Academy, what your, what you do there?
Thanks, Jeffrey. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Mia Sharizman. I'm the Academy Director for the Alpine Academy, previously Renault Sports Academy. We had a brand change. Since 2016, when Renault came back into the sport, my role has been to represent the F1 team in the junior single-seater level, to look and to develop drivers, as well as to partner with junior teams to help develop the drivers to become Formula 1 drivers for the team, which is hopefully soon.
And so Yeah, we are one of these teams with MP Motorsport. Could you tell us something about well, the collaboration between the academy and MP Motorsport for years?
Um, we started the collaboration actually in the first year of the academy in 2016 when we had Oliver Rowland in GP2 in 2016, and ever since then we have had a driver, at least one every year with MP Motorsport. Um, so the collaborations, well, the collaboration started purely based on a drivers being placed with a team. But over the years, we have worked and collaborate together to to develop a longer term. So yes, year by year, you can look at it as a short term view, but in the longer term, we see the evolution and the development of the team, and from Formula 4, for example, to Formula Regional, and then Formula Renault to Formula 3 and Formula 2. So I think our drivers, as you say, evolve from Formula 4 with them. The aim is obviously whether you can evolve with the team from Formula 4 to Formula 2. So I think, yeah, we looked at various areas. We have had drivers in Formula 4 with MP, in Christian Lundgaard. We had in Formula Renault, Victor Martins, Adrian, and before that, obviously, Roland was in GP2. But I think the development and the collaboration has now, we believe, is gone a step more with having two drivers in the same championship. So I think this is a very big step of the collaboration.
Yeah, and is there like the reason behind it? Is there a certain type of impact that MP Motorsport makes compared to other teams, maybe in a unique way?
Um, the the one thing unique about it is that the way MP Motorsport works, whether it's Sander or whether it's Hank or whether it's the team managers or in Jeremy or with everyone else, is what we did especially for this project, is because you have to remember Victor and Kayo came from Formula Renault Euro Cup, and obviously we had MP in Formula Renault Euro Cup, and then when, because MP have seen these two drivers grow up for the last 3 years in Formula Renault Euro Cup, and when a project that comes up, which to be honest with you, the one thing that attracted us was the openness and the the collaboration. It's really a collaboration in the sense that yes, MP owns the team, we own the driver, but at the same time both of us share the same aim. And I think it's the openness and the ability to work together is what makes it very attractive for us, and what we believe that is something that we could grow and develop this beyond. I'm never afraid to put a driver in any team. We have drivers in big teams, in top teams, in race winning teams and whatnot. But to me, at the end of the day, if you have the structure right, if you have the people right, you have the backing in terms of equipment, the sky is the limit.
And then for the last question, well, coming season, we already know it. Victor and Kai will drive for us in Formula 3. What can you tell about these guys in personal level?
Um, Vic, both of them, even though are stepping up at the same time in Formula 3, both of them are in a different phase of their racing career. Victor was at MP before, obviously spending 3 years in Formula Renault, and Caio spent 2 years in Formula Renault. And prior to that, Caio and Victor, they are in Formula 4 in a different year. However, what I can tell you for these two drivers are, number one is that when the package is right, when the with everybody, whether it's the team or the driver, both of them have never been below top 5 since Formula 4 to Formula Renault. Both of them, they are so, which means that they have a very high level of expectation of themselves. They have a very good every time they compete. So I think that is something that I'm not saying it's a target, but I'm saying that that is something that the mentality wise, that they have a track record, that they for me, Caio, on the side of Caio, is your typical Latin American, cool, calm, collected. Uh, has been with the academy for 2 years. It's the third year, uh, and well, he's like a baby face assassin, no? So you look at him like a baby face, but at the same time, he has the determination to do it well and to do everything well, and he does it. He may not look like someone who won't do it or can't do it, but he will always get the job done. And I think that is the determination side of Caio that I'm sure now that in Formula 3 we will see more. In terms of Victor, I mean, obviously Victor was with MP, and I think MP have seen the qualities of Victor fighting for the title in the very uh, last race. Uh, but Victor, we call it. I'm sure to all the viewers, we call Victor Mr. Fitness. So Victor has this level of. It's not so much his fitness level, but he has this level of competitiveness that is very high. He competes at anything with anyone, and I think because of that wanting to compete and wanting to be the best all the time, that will help. That is the his ingredient, I would say, that has developed him. And I think between these two, you have one that is highly competitive and the other one is cool and calm but get the job done. Working together, we think there'll be some good surprises at the end of the year.
Yeah, we're about to find out. Mia, thank you for all your answers.
Sure.
Well, what I said, we are now going to meet our new drivers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm here with Victor and Caio, and we're gonna do some little interview so you guys know them even better. We're gonna start with Victor. He's back in the Alpine Academy. How is it to be back?
It's a great feeling. I'm really happy to be back, to have that support again. I had in the past for 2 years. It helped me a lot on a lot of sides, mental side, to be prepared physically. So yeah, it was a great support to be with the guys from Formula 2, Formula 3. It brings a lot to us. We learn a lot from the F1 team, all the inspiring people, and yeah, the human knowledge is great. So it's just really important for us to grow as a human and as a driver. So.
Yeah, you have to help each other a bit. Last year you guys were fighting with each other for the championship, and now you guys are teammates. How does it feel to be teammates, and can you help each other? Maybe Caio can tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, for sure. I think last year we were fighting together for the championship, and we were having 1v1 against each other. And this year we need to work together if you want to be at the top. So I think we need to push each other to the limit, and it's what we are doing now, both on and off the track. I think that helps also not just the team but also us, and yeah, it's a bit different the situation, but I think we'll push each other to the limit every time we go on track, so it will be really nice.
Yeah, but you're also rivals. You always have to beat your teammate, so you have to be careful with what you tell. Like, how do you work together with your teammate normally?
I never had like problems with my teammates. You need to manage between what you are doing, what your teammate is doing, but what also the team wants you to do. And I think this year is just mainly the project is really like it's a really great project with all the people we are working with Kai also. It's making a lot stronger the whole team. So I think we just have to, as I said, to push each other to help. Like when we're on the track, we will always do something better than I will do something better, he will do something better, and it's how we will manage to be at the top. So it's just how we need to take things.
Caio, after being 2 seasons in Formula Renault, you're being promoted to Formula 3. How does it feel, and what are your expectations?
Yeah, I mean it's quite a different championship. I think F3 it's a really competitive championship, and also the way the weekend works it's really different. Last year we had 2 qualies, 2 races, and now we have 1 quali and 3 races. So it's a bit different. We have much less time also to practice compared to Euro Cup. So we will need to adapt for sure. And I think we have a lot of people behind us, especially the team, the engineers, to help us to do that. We are rookies, of course, but I mean we need to learn as soon as possible to be with the top guys. Since the first race.
Mm-hmm. And Victor, you drove with MP Motorsport in 2019. You're back now, going to F3. How does it feel to be back and with the team behind you?
It's great. I'm really happy to be back with them. We have done an awesome year together. Like so much results, so much moments we spent together. Also, as I always said. The people, like all the MP team, is just like a family to me. They are all like, the relationship between each other is great. It makes you even stronger, and even like they give you a lot of confidence into you when you go on a racetrack, and I think that's the stronger point. Also the people again we are working with, they have like a lot of knowledges, so we can really learn a lot from them. So I think it's just enjoy. Work hard, and I think everything will be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have the team behind you, but you're from Brazil, and it's huge in Brazil motorsport. So how does it feel to have like such a big audience behind you and everybody supporting you from Brazil?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, of course, Brazilian fans, we are really emotive and stuff. So it's really nice to see a lot of I think the support from social media as well. This year I think will be the first year that F3 and F2 will be broadcasted in TV as well. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be really nice, and we need to be at the top, I think, to represent the country and also to do our best. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and it gives me a lot of motivation, of course.
Mm-hmm. And how was it to grow up there and like get into motorsport, and then of course move to Europe and get even further?
Yeah, I mean I started karting when I was 8-9 years old, and then when I was 12 I came to Europe to see if I was good enough or something like this. And I stayed there since I was 12 years old, so I think it was 2015 the first year I came to Europe, and I'm here since. So this has been a nice journey.
Thank you guys for the time. It was really great to talk with you guys, and it's really also inspiring to see. So I'm looking forward to see you guys on the track, and I will root for you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
We are back with Sander before we reveal the Formula 2 driver. And this season, loyal sponsors like Chrono will return to the team and the car. Can you describe the importance of such sponsors for the team?
Yeah, obviously we are super happy that we have a good group of sponsors that are super loyal to us. Like you say, Chrono and many others, they are with us for 7-8 years already. So obviously we take pride of that, that we have a good group of people around us that that see the value in sticking with our team, and also give their brand the exposure and work together with us to achieve that. So we are proud to keep them all with us, and we look forward for a strong season together with them.
Okay, well, thank you, Sander, for all the answers. We will now reveal the Formula 2 driver.
Hi guys, I'm here with Liram and you're the new F2 driver for MP Motorsport. We're gonna talk a bit about the season. How did you prepare? Are you looking forward to the season?
Sure, yeah, I mean it's my first season in F2. It's a big chance for me, and I prepared myself really well. So
yeah. What are you gonna show the fans, the MP family?
I'm gonna show a natural Liram. Just gonna be myself as I was all the time. As I said, this is the biggest chance I've ever had on the way to Formula 1, but I was never the type of changing myself for something, so I'll just be, I think they will enjoy, have quite funny sides of me as well, and but for sure I also need to make proud my sponsors. That's how I will thank them for this chance, and I will give it everything.
What's the biggest difference between like F3 and F2 cars?
So what surprised me a lot was the braking of F2. We've got carbon brakes now, which we didn't have before, and you arrive much quicker. I have to say the acceleration is, for sure it's quicker, but it's not like it surprises you a lot. You expect it and it's like a bit how you expect, but then you arrive like 30k quicker at the braking point, and you just brake pretty much at the same point as in F3, and because it's the brakes are really effective. I think that's the biggest difference, because through the corners and I think through the corners it's not such a big difference. You feel the heavy weight, the heavier weight, and it's harder to drive it. You have to sort of get through the corners as quick or even quicker than an F3 with more weight.
Yeah.
And that's the difficult part.
So you watched a lot of Marvel when you were like younger and still are watching a lot of Marvel, but how was it like growing up for you and getting into motorsport?
So getting into motorsport was pretty random, because my family was, I have to say, pretty poor back then, and we still don't have the budget, or my father wouldn't have the budget for motorsport, but we somehow came into karting, and also my dad could finance this, and with the results we stepped up higher and higher, getting sponsors. For me it was more like a year-to-year thing.
Yeah.
I've never had a plan, because I could never plan with the amount of budgets coming to us. So when I was end of karting time, I was like, oh, how are we gonna do F4? Then somehow a sponsor popped up. We could do the F4 seasons, and end of F4, also same struggle again. Needed more sponsors, more budget, and same also for this year actually. So I had a pretty okay, good F3 year. But at some point I actually thought that my career is going to be over. For a week I had these thoughts, because sponsor thing again.
Yeah.
But I was actually pretty lucky every time by the end of the year. So that's how I grew up, thinking from year to year, how we're going to do the next season. But I'm lucky. I think we've reached pretty far with that kind of strategy, and hopefully further.
Yeah, like you're going to drive Formula 2 now, so of course that's already really good to get from like karting with not that much budget to Formula 4, Formula 3, and now Formula 2. So I'm looking forward to see you on the track.
Same
and we'll watch you. Thanks for joining us here in Barcelona. I hope you enjoyed it, and keep an eye out on our social media channels for all the new things that are coming, and we'll see you soon. Adios!
Oh, hey there! It looks like we couldn't fix the error yet, but hopefully we are able to announce our second F2 driver soon. In the meantime, we will announce our liveries, our FRECA lineup, more content about drivers, our news website and merchandise. Bye!